Hello, Gemini Singles. Welcome to the channel, Lala Says. I'm Lala. I say things. Thank y'all for your likes, shares, and subscriptions. They are greatly appreciated. Don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button if you like it, the notification button, whatever buttons you want to push. Just don't push my buttons. Do that. I love it for you. Take what resonates, leave the rest. If it don't apply, let it fly. All right, Geminis, let's see what's going on. This is for singles. Even if you're in a situation, might be a gem or two here for you, boo. All right. All righty, let's see. 3 cards, Holy Spirit, please, for Geminis. Thank you. Ooh, all right. Straight out the gate, cards flipping right over. So we have karmic relationship, resentments and triggers, perception, intensity, and letting go, turmoil, and fleeting. You know what song I heard? I kept hearing Beyonce's Resentment. I don't know why. Then we have partying, time with friends, having fun, happily single, and living in the moment. Oh, I think I know where this is going. And then I see camera, reminiscing, making memories, learn from the past, and perception. So again, we have perception here twice, Gemini. So maybe there's something that's going on that either you have what's the word? Because I see the hangman. Either something's changing your perception about something, or this is someone else seeing their perception of you. Yeah, see, ship. We have cutting ties, moving on, receive what you need, progression, and arriving. So it might not even necessarily be you cutting ties with a person, place, or thing. It's just your perception of it. It's changing. Or maybe this is something that you thought you wanted and you don't. Or this could be someone else. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, what's karmic relationship? Oh, right out the gate. Okay. The Tower. Could be a Scorpio or Aries. Yeah. The 7 of Swords. I feel like somebody here was trying to avoid a breakup. But it was inevitable. See? 3 of Swords. It was inevitable. Whatever this is, Aquarius, Libra here. Something here was inevitable. I feel like somebody here was trying to avoid hurt, avoid pain. But when it's already there, whether it has something to do with that person or you, these towers come. What's partying? Yeah, somebody trying to... was this somebody who partied a lot? Because I feel like somebody trying to figure out, like, whatever it is that they did, either towards you, was it worth it? This could have been like good friends, someone, or could have been like a friend turned lover, like something here was, especially with that 7 of Swords, something here wasn't cool. Yeah, the 9 of Wands. I feel like somebody did something for attention. Geminis, it's like they waited. Somebody here was playing victim, possibly wanted you to chase after them. And it was burdensome, holding back from you. Yeah, 10 of Swords. Like, it was so mad much. What's the camera? Holy Spirit. What's the camera? Oh, okay. The 3 of Cups. Okay. So something about a friend. Something here is about taking pictures with friends. And hear that Trey songs, We Can't Be Friends. I hear that. Some of the Fat Boys break up. Was that Ain't No Love in the Heart of the City? That's Jay-Z. Somebody treated you like a friends with benefits. I'm not gonna lie to you, Geminis. They did. And this person is shocked that you left them out in the cold. They treat you like an option. And I feel like this is somebody here. Somebody is very much given like you could have been like really patient with this person, and I feel like somebody here just the top. I'm about what I'm saying. What I'm saying is somebody just learns the hard way, and the reason why I'm saying that is because the tower is something that is almost like F around and find out. Like you keep doing something, knowing that you shouldn't do something, and you have a chance to change it, which is the Chariot, right? Because the Chariot is, you're in control. But when you see something like the Wheel and the Tower, that means you no longer have control. The Divine has control, and so I feel like somebody here pushes things to a limit to where towers come, and then they sit and watch. It's reminding me of the Joker. Remember when they had that tall tower of money, and he had all of them people collect the money, and then they was like, okay, you got all the money, what you want to do with it? And he was like, sometimes people just like to watch the world burn. And he just lit the money on fire and just sat there and watched it burn. That's the vibe that I'm getting here. I hope I'm making sense. What shit? See, it's time, and it could also be a friend group, Geminis, that you're trying to move on from, heal from. Yeah, you pull back your energy from, Geminis, because something it's just too much. Doing too much, done too much, it's too much. Something's just too much. I don't. I feel like you're sitting here and you're asking yourself, like, is this worth investing my time? Even if this is some sort of reconciliation, is it worth my time? Because you're whoever this is, you're going the opposite way of this tower. Some just ain't worth your time anymore. What's the tower? See, I told you the Ten of Swords. Something just not worth your time anymore. And it's almost like, how many towers do you need? The Eight of Pentacles. No matter how hard you try, that's one thing. Like, that's one thing about a friendship or even a relationship. You could try and try and try and try and try, and you keep trying. And guess what happens? You're working at it, but the other person's gonna do what they're gonna do. That's why it's called free will. So why keep trying and working at something that's not working? Because now you only bringing the towers to yourself. You're only hurting yourself. It's different when somebody is willing to work with you, and y'all, raise your vibrations together. But if you are, lack of better words, ascending past someone, or if you're growing past someone, that's when these towers come, because you're no longer on that frequency with that person. So either they raise to your frequency, or you have to leave them behind. And this could be multiple people, Geminis. This could even actually be a friend group. It's no longer serving you. That's why you have all this discord with it's funny, there's an app called Discord. But you have all this discord and disharmony amongst certain individuals because you're growing past them. Sometimes people are comfortable in their own mess. Then let them be there. I did a whole post on it. Let them stay there. You don't gotta keep trying to build the bear. The bear is built. It's just gonna do what it wants to do. The Hierophant. Yeah, you learned this lesson. Taurus energy, a Page of Cups. Is it worth it? The Justice. And for some of you all, you could have taught this lesson. The Justice. Something here is about a marriage. I'm not gonna hold you. I don't know if somebody ended a marriage, ended a spiritual connection, just like, oh, my stop is here. Like, I don't know. Libra energy is here. Yeah, Ace of Cups. I feel like Gemini, you've learned from people love bombing. You learned from the whole friends with benefits situation. You learned about waiting for people. You've learned because something here, you hit rock bottom. And I just feel like some of y'all are just not willing to go back to being at rock bottom. 1133. You're just not. I am seeing some sort of reconciliation, like somebody wanting to make something right with you. Seeing the Two of Cups, Three of Cups also flipped over. It could be a friend. Geminis, yes, Seven of Pentacles. I feel like Geminis, there's something here that you're literally, and you've been asking yourself repeatedly, or this could be someone else in your energy asking. Both of you are be mirroring each other. Like, is it worth it? Is it worth restoring what we had? Is it worth trying to build? Because something here has to be fair. I feel like somebody wants to be fair if you reconcile. Somebody wants to make something right, so you can move forward in a connection. But it has to be worth it. I hear that song. Was that? Well, he's like, you got it, girl. He said, I don't want to play no games. Something about give you my last name, something. I know it's Drake and Chris Brown. I just can't think of the title. What's the Tower and the Ten of Swords? What's the Tower and the Ten of Swords? Holy Spirit. The King of Swords. Could be a Gemini. I think you sit back, Geminis, and you think to yourself, I don't know, there's something here that you kind of like emotionally detached from. And something here has definitely made you a lot wiser. But it's something here that you're overthinking about. And it could be the past. If this isn't you, this is someone in your energy. Someone overthinks about the past. Past hurt, past betrayals. They think about it a lot. And it's probably why this person, whoever that brought in this tower, comes off very cold and detached towards you. What's the Seven of Pentacles and the Hierophant? The Temperance. Some of y'all are in this waiting season. You're waiting for something. And this could be, sometimes the Holy Spirit has a way for you to sit you down for a second, make you evaluate life, because you can ask yourself, like, what could I have done differently? What ask yourself questions. And sometimes the Holy Spirit wants you to wait and see to see if you actually learned the lesson. Because there was a lesson here. hmm About taking your time. That's the lesson. Something here is about taking your time, not rushing into things, especially relationships, connections, marriages, whatever the case may be. Something here is about taking your time, is to help you balance. I don't know. Some of y'all may meet somebody when you're out with friends as well. I knew it. I told you. I knew it was going to see the hangman. Yep. And I'm seeing the 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, there's something here, Geminis, where you may have to leave something behind in order to get exactly what it is that you're desiring, that you prayed for, that you're waiting for. Yep. See the wheel. I told you. Look what fell into my hand: the 10 of Swords and the 9 of Swords. So some of you all could have been stressing, going through some sort of dark night of the soul, because the 9 of Swords is a dark night, right? And it's like you've gone through that phase, and it's like it's almost over. Like there's a light at the end of the tunnel. You've been through so much, Gemini. I feel like in this instance, you may have something, a connection here, which is like sticking it out through thick and thin. Which is crazy because it says receive what you need. There could be a little bit of a codependency here with this person, but I feel like whatever this is that's coming in for you is going to be very healing. Geminis, that's their purpose, or that's y'all's purpose in each other's life. It's something to heal. Just make sure you're not trauma bonding with a person. You know what I'm saying? Tower, King of Swords, and the 10 of Swords, Holy Spirit. Dang. See? I just said this. Somebody had a choice, and they chose not to make a choice. And so that's how these towers come. I just said it. Could be a Cancer. They just sat there. They was just like, I'm just gonna watch this fall apart. The Emperor. Could be an Aries. Not making a choice is a choice. 1818, the Judgment. 9 of Swords. The Holy Spirit said, oh no, enough is enough. Something here is enough. Yeah, 6 of Swords. There's a call to heal. Geminis, move forward. Surrender. Yeah, see, the 7 of Swords. Don't try to avoid. Something here is about avoiding family too. Don't try to avoid your feelings either, Geminis, or avoid. I feel like that you got a little bit of imposter syndrome when it comes to relationships. Like, can I really have like this 10 of Cups? I feel like some of y'all feel that way. Yeah. Some of y'all question, like, am I worth it? But God put the desire in your heart for a reason. So if you believe you can do it, you can do it. Sometimes failure is our best teacher. Even when it's things that can be avoidable, right? Failure is our best teacher. And let's say, for example, you on a basketball team, right? And you get all the way to the championship. Like I don't know, let's say it's like NCAA tournament. So you get all the way to the national championship and you lose. You put in all that hard work for that whole season. You get to the pinnacle of what society says is success, and you lose. Oh, it's agonizing. But then you sit back and you say, you know what? What did I learn in this season? What are some things that I could take from this season into next season? And what are some things that I can let go? So when we get back there, because you're already manifesting the return, when I go back next season, I can walk away with the championship. And I feel like some of you all have gotten to a space where it's kind of like you're stuck on what you didn't do, what you're not going to take into the next season. And that's okay. But you also need to learn, what can you take? It's two things. Sometimes failure is your best teacher. Because it's not only what you can do, it's what you shouldn't do. And I feel like for somebody here, not making this is just an example from what I can see, not making decisions was an issue. Not taking the lead, just not doing nothing, just sitting there, just thinking about things that are no longer serving them, and it wasn't really pouring into a current situation because they so stuck on past stuff. And this could have been both of you, Geminis, 22. I'm seeing the strength, the 5 of Wands. Yeah, this is somebody here. Now, I see past and I see kind of new. And I'm seeing the Wheel of Fortune again, Geminis. So this is a strong urge for something to change, something that you need to change, either about how you are in relationships or how you deal with people in general, right? I feel like somebody here is realizing your power and your strength, because we've seen the Empress twice already. And I also feel like somebody here is seeing you differently and is going to build up some sort of courage to say something to you. I will say that. Or make something right. I see Leo, Pisces, and Libra. Well, whoever this is, Gemini, I feel like somebody here just doesn't want you to leave them behind. Like somebody here is fighting for this connection. I don't know if it's like for the best reasons, but I feel like this is somebody who always felt like they can have end all be all with you. But somebody's not okay. Like somebody's down pretty bad. So, there's like some sort of abandonment wound with this person or even with you that needs to be worked on. Somebody's been trying to use connections to deal with abandonment, and that never works. What's karmic relationship, Holy Spirit? Yeah, see? Even though somebody truly loved you, they just sat there and just didn't make any type of decision. We have nothing has gone wrong. Trust the process. Something here is divinely timed. We have divine timing twice. So that should be your confirmation. Take your time. Geminis. Stop thinking you don't deserve something. You do. But you have to believe it. What's camera, Holy Spirit? Somebody here is a soulmate or someone's realizing you're there soulmate. Some years about making memories, taking pictures or something. And then make the effort. I told you. If this is somebody who told you that they don't want nothing to do with you, they lied. See? This is a past person. Because I kept hearing that dang on song spin. I'm like, who is this? Oh, somebody asked me, who's that? Christine. Christine asked me, what's spiritual jail? Karma. She asked me yesterday, and I was so hyped up. I was so irritated, and I apologize, everybody. When I try to do these messages from the other person's perspective, I get it. Like, we may not always agree with how other people feel. Those are their feelings. They're entitled to them. But when I see somebody trying to shit you, excuse my language, I'm sorry. When I see somebody trying to get over on you and manipulate, it just grinds my gears. And I just say what I say, and I'm unapologetic about it. Like that in my real life, not just on the internet. So I apologize, Christine. I meant to answer your question, but I was just like, I gotta go. I can't. I forgot yesterday. Um, so spiritual jail is basically going against God's will, going against divine will. And so anytime you do something, there's consequences to your actions, whether they're good or they're bad. When you go against something, you get bad consequences. Things start, showing up in your life that you're just like, I never had these issues before. Why is this happening? It's karma. It's spiritual imprisonment. God got to sit you down and talk to you for a second. And then everywhere you go, there you are. You cannot run from self. Period. You can change your location, but you can't run from you. And you can't run from your BS. And you can't run from the things that you've put other people through. You got to sit down for a second. Sit down. And while you are in spiritual jail, you pay off your karmic debt. Well, how do you do that? You do things for other people that you wouldn't normally do. Instead of being selfish, you be selfless. Whatever you did to put yourself there, basically whatever you did to get yourself in spiritual jail, you got to do the opposite to get out of it. Simple. Free game. All right. I'm only answering that question because someone asked me yesterday and I forgot the answer. So shout out to Christine. Thank you for asking. All right. So Philadelphia could be significant. So I told you somebody here is avoiding conflict. That child. Love takes time, Mariah Carey. You're so beautiful to me. I hear that song by Queen Naija. Beautiful. One Wish by Ray J. See, I told you. I felt it. We can't be friends. Now, this is Deborah Cox and what's his name? RL. But I heard the other version with Trey Songz. And I wish we never did it. That one. Yeah. But same difference. Somebody's damaged. Danity King. Selfish. Justin Timberlake. Queens could be significant. We have water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces could be significant. PG County could be significant. I want forever with you. Three, 333, suspect some sort of communication with somebody. If I call, will you pick up? Feel my love, Adele. We have Mutt by Leon Thomas featuring Chris Brown. Gone by NSYNC. Alexandria. Air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius could be significant. Thinking about you, Frank Ocean. And last. Oh, it's a twin. I just want to hold you. I hear that's, what's that? Is it Omarion and Bow Wow? Let me hold you. And Virgo could be significant. All right, y'all. Have a lovely Thursday. And I'll see you later, Gators.